Monsters, Myths, and Marvels, exploring Homer's Odyssey. Picture this. After 10 grueling years at war, you're finally heading home. But instead of a straightforward journey, you're plunged into a 10-year ordeal full of mythical wonders and trials. Welcome to the Odyssey, the ancient epic by Homer. Here, Odysseus, the sharp-witted king of Ithaca, faces challenges that are the stuff of legends, from monstrous cyclops and enchanting sirens to the unforgiving whims of rival gods. Homer's The Odyssey is a literary masterpiece that has shaped the blueprint for every hero's journey you've ever loved. This isn't just an old story, it's the quintessential adventure influencing everything from blockbuster movies like The Lord of the Rings to epic tales like Star Wars. Think of it as the original Pirates of the Caribbean meets Survivor, with a dash of The Bachelor, thanks to those 108 suitors vying for Odysseus's wife, Penelope. Why does this 3,000-year-old epic still matter? Because it's packed with timeless themes: love, loyalty, and the struggle to find your way home that resonate in today's stories, from Harry Potter to The Hunger Games. Plus, it's got monsters, magic, and enough drama to rival any Netflix series. As we dive into Odysseus's trials and triumphs, you'll see how this ancient tale continues to inspire the stories we tell today. And don't worry, we'll keep it fun and engaging, with a quiz at the end to test your inner Odysseus. Ready to embark on this legendary voyage? Let's go! Epic tales and timeless wisdom. Homer's Odyssey. After conquering Troy, our hero Odysseus just wants to return to his family, but the sea god Poseidon has other plans. What follows is a decade-long saga of survival, cunning, and resilience that feels surprisingly modern. Things start out pretty rocky right from the beginning. Literally. Odysseus and his crew find themselves guests of a cyclops. This giant isn't just any giant. He's a one-eyed nightmare with a taste for human hors d'oeuvres. But Odysseus, ever the clever guy, concocts a genius plan involving a fake name, Nobody, and a hefty stick for some DIY eye surgery. Spoiler alert, it ends with a group of Greeks sneaking away under sheep like ancient ninjas. But that's just the beginning. Next stop, Iolus, god of the winds, gives them a baggie of breezes, kind of like a divine weather app. Just when Ithaca seems in view, the crew, as curious as cats at a yarn sale, unleashes a windstorm by opening the bag, sending them off course into yet another adventure. They wash ashore on Circe's island, where Odysseus's crew is transformed into the world's oddest petting zoo. Turns out, people make terrible pigs, but Odysseus, immune to the spell thanks to some nifty magical herbs, negotiates their release. Talk about a bacon rescue mission. But wait, there's more. Onward they sail, dodging the sirens whose Spotify playlists are so tempting they almost lead to shipwreck. Then it's a quick dash past Scylla and Charybdis, the ultimate whirlpool and multi-headed monster combo that screams, "Do not enter," like a poorly signed parking lot. As the trials stack up, Odysseus takes an unplanned detour to the underworld. Chatting with ghosts gives him fresh insights, if not major existential dread, sparking an ancient version of, "This journey is taking too long. Maybe I should have taken the train." And just when things couldn't get weirder, we find our tired hero marooned on Calypso's island. She's basically that friend who keeps you for one last drink, though this one lasts 7 years. Hermes, messenger of the gods and part-time party crasher, eventually delivers Odysseus a divine eviction notice, helping him get back on track. Now, homestretch. Odysseus lands on the shores of Ithaca. But hold on. Home isn't quite how he left it. His palace overflows with suitors, each one pretending they didn't just empty the fridge and have the nerve to vie for his wife, Penelope's, hand. What follows is the mother of all homecoming parties. Odysseus, disguised somewhat cleverly as an old beggar, plays out the ultimate house cleaning by winning back his wife through an archery contest that would put Cupid to shame. In the grand finale, Odysseus reveals his true identity in Shakespearean fashion. The suitors? Let's just say they make a quick exit, stage left and permanently, through a battle that redefines removing unwelcome house guests. Our tale wraps with a family reunion that would melt the coldest cyclops' heart. Love wins, Ithaca is restored, and our hero finally gets to kick back, perhaps pondering how all good stories must come to an epic close. And there you have it, the Odyssey, where the ride home is an epic saga swirling with humor, heart, and enough chaos to make any modern commute seem like a hop, skip, and a jump. Grab your popcorn and travel snacks. Odysseus's journey is one for the ages. Words that echo through time. Homer's language is rich and evocative, bringing Odysseus's adventures to life. Here are a few notable quotes. "Tell me, Muse, of the man of many ways, who was driven far astray after he had sacked the sacred citadel of Troy." This is the opening line of the Odyssey, immediately introducing Odysseus as a complex and resourceful hero. It sets the stage for his epic journey and highlights his cunning nature. Of all creatures that breathe and move upon the earth, nothing is bred that is weaker than man. Odysseus is reflecting on the fragility of human life after witnessing countless tragedies. This quote reminds us of our mortality and the importance of humility in the face of greater forces. But he, weeping, sat there on the shore, looking out across the barren sea. This quote captures Odysseus's longing for home and his emotional vulnerability. It reminds us that even heroes are subject to human emotions like grief and despair. "Out of the way, you dogs. I'm home now." This quote shows the full extent of Odysseus's transformation from the battered, shipwrecked hero into the cunning warrior who is ready to protect his home and family. It is a testament to his character and his return to strength. Even his griefs are a joy long after to one that remembers all that he wrought and endured. Context: Odysseus reflects on his journey and hardships. Significance: this quote beautifully captures the bittersweet nature of memory and the value of overcoming challenges. These lines showcase Homer's ability to blend profound wisdom with everyday observations, making the Odyssey not just an epic adventure, but a timeless exploration of the human condition. A journey through time, historical context, and relevance. To truly appreciate the Odyssey, we need to zoom out and take a time-traveling selfie with its enigmatic creator, Homer. Picture this: ancient Greece, a place buzzing with myth, gods who meddle in mortal affairs, and enough political intrigue to rival any modern soap opera. Homer, the legendary bard, lived during this vibrant period approximately in the 8th century BCE. He roamed the regions of Ionia, now part of modern Turkey, spinning tales that would captivate audiences for millennia. Homer is a bit like the J.K. Rowling or Tolkien of his time, but with less paparazzi evidence to go on. We're not entirely sure about his exact birthplace or details of his life, which adds a touch of mystery to his legendary status. Stories portray him as a blind bard, kind of the Stevie Wonder of epic poetry. His works were likely part of an oral tradition, memorized and performed before being committed to the ancient equivalent of pen and paper. Now let's dive into the Odyssey itself, a dazzling blend of history, myth, and adventure. Set after the events of the Iliad, which deals with the Trojan War, the Odyssey kicks off with Odysseus's quest to return home. What makes this work significant isn't just its epic storytelling, but how it reflects the Greek values and society of Homer's time. The narrative weaves themes of heroism, loyalty, and human struggle against the capriciousness of the gods, a theme as relatable to ancient audiences as it is to us when battling unpredictable technology. Homer's style of writing, characterized by dactylic hexameter, was like the hip-hop rhythm of ancient poetry. It's a mouthful, sure, but this meter helped bards memorize vast amounts of text, an early kind of verbal MP3. And the frequent use of epithets, or descriptive phrases like rosy-fingered dawn or wise Odysseus, gave the tales a lyrical quality that has helped them endure. It's Homer's signature, providing both storytelling color and a memory aid for performers. The Odyssey fits snugly into the epoch of ancient Greek literature, a golden era that gave birth to the genres of epic and lyric poetry. It's akin to the Netflix of the classical world, serving up stories that were grand, adventurous, and more than binge-worthy. This period is foundational for Western literature, with Homer's works setting the stage for future epic narratives, influencing writers from Virgil in ancient Rome to James Joyce in modern times. In terms of its historical context, the Odyssey is like peering through Annika Rice's fancy binoculars at the socio-political swirl of its day. Written at a time when Greece was transitioning from the Dark Ages into what would become the Classical period, the poem provided a shared cultural framework and offered insights into the ideals and beliefs of early Greek society. It also explored the tension between civilization, Ithaca, and the chaos of the wider world, Odysseus's journey, a theme resonant with the city-state politics of the time. Homer gave us more than the Odyssey. He gifted us with a legacy that shaped storytelling frameworks for centuries. Imagine a tapestry where Shakespeare, Virgil, and modern fantasy auteurs like George R.R. Martin all sit cross-legged, weaving threads that Homer first spun. His influence threads through the fabric of Western literature, securing his place as a foundational cornerstone. In essence, the Odyssey isn't just a thrilling yarn spun thousands of years ago. It's a testament to human imagination, resilience, and curiosity. Its tales of adventure and homecoming continue to resonate, proving that even in ancient times, humans loved a good cliffhanger and a heroic underdog. So next time you embark on an odyssey of your own, even if it's just commuting home during a torrential downpour, remember Odysseus and the timeless lessons shared by the legendary Homer. Odyssey Oddities, Facts, and Trivia. The Odyssey has traditionally been divided into 24 books, a structure likely influenced by the physical limitations of ancient scrolls. Homer or Homers? No one knows for sure if Homer was one person or a group of poets. The Homeric question has puzzled scholars for centuries. Ancient Greeks believed Homer was blind. If true, it adds a profound layer to his vivid storytelling, showcasing imagination unmatched even without sight. Odysseus's name, game. The name Odysseus means trouble in Greek, which is pretty fitting for a guy who can't seem to catch a break. Penelope's clever trick. While Odysseus was away, his wife, Penelope, stalled her suitors by weaving a shroud during the day and unraveling it at night. Talk about multitasking. The Odyssey contains what might be the first example of product placement in literature. It mentions a specific type of Cretan axe, which some scholars believe was a shout-out to a well-known brand of the time. Ancient influencer marketing, anyone. Homer's epic has literally reached the stars. NASA named 2 of its exploration programs after characters from The Odyssey, Project Apollo, and Project Artemis. Talk about an out-of-this-world legacy. Test your Odyssey IQ, quiz time. 1. What is the name of Odysseus' wife? A. Helen. B. Penelope. C. Circe. D. Calypso. 2. How many years does it take Odysseus to return home? A. 5. B. 10th. C. 15. D. 20. 3. What does Odysseus tell the Cyclops his name is? A. Zeus. B. Nobody. C. Achilles. D. Hermes. 4. Which creature tries to lure sailors to their deaths with their song? A. Cyclops. B. Sirens. C. Scylla. D. Charybdis. 5. How many suitors are trying to marry Penelope? A. 50. B. 75. C. 108. D. 120. Remember, you'll find the answers in the video description. No peeking until you've finished. Join the epic journey. Odysseus finally made it home. But his journey wasn't over. He had to face the suitors, reclaim his kingdom, and rebuild his life. But what lessons can we learn from his trials? Sometimes life can feel like a series of unexpected twists and turns. We might encounter obstacles, face difficult choices, and feel lost along the way. What do you think of Odysseus? Is he a hero or just a really good survivor? Let us know in the comments. We encourage you to read the Odyssey, share your thoughts, and join the discussion. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more explorations of world literature. Fables Await. From epic journeys to talking animals. Our next stop is Aesop's Fables, a collection of short stories that have delighted and instructed readers for centuries. These fables, often featuring animals as characters, teach valuable moral lessons about life, human nature, and the importance of wisdom. Speaking of Aesop's Fables, did you know that some of the most famous moral lessons, like slow and steady wins the race, come from this ancient collection? But here's the twist. Aesop might not have been a single person either. Who was Aesop, and how did these fables become so influential? Find out in our next video, where we'll uncover the secrets behind the world's most famous animal tales. Trust us, you don't want to miss it.